Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? How's everything going with you guys? I'm ready to have a real conversation. Y'all, I had took the time and I went to go see Lion King. Child, honestly, I wasn't intended on seeing Lion King. It just happened accidentally, for real. I mean, I've been wanting to go see Lion King, don't get me wrong, but this specific time I was trying to see that Kiki Palmer movie. It was packed, could not get no tickets to see it. So I'm gonna have to see it a different day, but I'm gonna catch y'all up on that once I see it to tell y'all, what's up. But this video is definitely a spoiler, so let's get into it, okay? Because I feel as though I have to like react to how I felt when I watched the movie. And who better to, react and talk about the movie with but y'all. Like, y'all my people, y'all my family. So I'm gonna talk to y'all. Y'all, I went to go see this movie, okay? Now, why did I go see this movie? I went to go see this movie because I was about ready to be mad at Mufasa. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, okay? Because Scar, like, I always thought Scar was weird as hell. You know what I'm saying? And when I seen the previews, I had did a breakdown talking about, oh my God, that, it actually was not Scar's fault, and that Scar, like, must have been innocent, and Mufasa, it was just, I was ready to, be mad at Mufasa and just be here for Scar. And child, listen, I'm gonna just talk about this movie, okay? Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. First of all, Scar is the most tender D lion. He a tender D lion, okay? Tender D lion, okay? Because what in the goodness gracious is happening here, okay? First of all, Mufasa, beginning of the movie, I guess Mufasa means king, right? Okay, that's cute. That's cute. Mufasa's mama and daddy, apparently they had desert weather where they had no water, and then it rained. So when it rained, it really poured to where they was like flooded in water. And Mufasa, being a kid, wanted to run and play in the water. So he had ran, in the water, and got too deep in the goddamn water, started getting like shifted away. He was trying his hardest to hold on to them little the little rocks and everything that was everywhere, but he just could not do it, and he ended up getting swept away. I think his daddy died too, because his dad was up in that water trying to save him, and tell him to cling on to his mama. The big old elephants came, everything. So he ended up getting swept away, right? Cool, that's fine. He got swept away. Okay, he got swept away, and he kind of stumbled across Scar, right? Stumbled across Scar. When he stumbled across Scar liked him instantly, because Scar was like, I always wanted a brother. I always wanted a sibling. And mind you, he's still in the water when he has saw Scar. Scar always likes to do this thing where I got a secret to tell you. And it's always the weirdest secrets. So he told him, like, I got a secret to tell you. And, he was like, Mufasa's like, what? He's like, get up out the water. Them alligators about to get you. So early on in the movie, he liked him. Like, I always wanted a brother. Like, I love, like, the idea of you being my brother. Now, when his mom saw him, his mom liked him. Scar's mama liked Mufasa, liked him, thought he was just, the sweetest little boy. And like, the rest of the other lions wanted to eat him, wanted to eat the little cub. And the mama was like, no, we're not going to eat him. And he was like, well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to race him. Okay, so Scar and Mufasa, y'all race. And if Scar loses, Mufasa gets, save his life and gets saved. But if he wins, if Mufasa, wins the race, then, basically that's it. He wins, he gets to live, If he loses, he dies, Wins, lives, lose, dies. So basically, Scar let Mufasa win so he could stay alive, And his dad was like, from the gate, did not like Mufasa. Scar's dad always told Scar that Mufasa's gonna take over his kingdom. Mufasa's not your friend. He's an outsider, Don't trust him. Told him from the beginning, don't trust him. But Scar really liked him, and Scar, wanted him to stay, like talking to him, and just felt like he had a brother, and they had a brotherly bond. So the daddy was like, okay, you know what, you gonna be with the females, and the mama's gonna, raise you. The mama's gonna, you gonna train with the females. I'm not gonna teach you nothing. Little do he know. See, a lot of men, this is what this taught me. A lot of men be sitting up in here thinking that, oh, women are the weakest links and women don't know nothing. I don't know if y'all know this, but if you get raised by a woman, there's a certain level of sensitivity that you gain. You know what I'm saying? A certain level of, like, just that you gain, a certain level of patience, a certain level of understanding, a certain level of I said understanding, I was going to say it again. There's something you gain from being raised by a woman, okay? Like, this is why I feel as though a woman could run this country, because there's certain guidance and patience and nurturing energy that women have that help you, expand and grow and be the type of person that you're supposed to be. I've seen a lot of single mothers raise amazing and awesome children. Okay, and I feel like that's what was going on in Lion King. Specifically for this situation, a woman is what was needed for the job, okay? And this woman raised him to be nurturing, to be caring. He knew how to talk to women. He knew how to get in, like, connected with his sensitivities, his sensitive side. He was strong. He had all these amazing skills that Scar did not have because his daddy didn't teach him. His dad talking about you have to protect the women. His dad honestly was a narcissist. Let's keep it a buck. His dad was a narcissist. His dad had a false sense of power to where he never fought for anything. He just got it because he felt like he was supposed to have it. His dad was an asshole. His dad was not putting in the work to be the king. His dad taught Scar horrible lessons, to lie, be dishonest, all of that, right? But I really want to get into the deep story of, how his dad was just that type of man. Was ain't ish, nothing. His dad basically taught him to just be very jealous and gain things, not for working hard from it, but gain things because you're a man and because you're my son, not because you earned it, And where Mufasa was getting trained by his mom was teaching him these skills to be patient, to hear everything, close your eyes and listen, be able to track, these different, trouble, different animals coming to get them, track them far away just by listening, teaching him to sharpen his skills. The mom was teaching him all the right things Mufasa was learning. And Scar Mufasa would play from time to time, but the dad would get pissed off, like, no, he's supposed to be with the females, kind of almost to say he a little B word, he's supposed to be with the females. And that's how his dad was to Mufasa. Scar's dad was just very dismissive, my son's gonna be the king. My son is my son, so he's gonna be. And it made me think, like, how did Scar daddy get to be the king? Because he's a narcissist. Like I said, not only is he a narcissist, but he's a coward. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how he's the top out of the rest, because they had other male lions around, but he was the top. I just did not see that. Okay. But the mom was different. The mom was a fighter. The mom was strong. The mom was just sweet and kind. The mom was everything. But okay, let's get into the story. I just wanted to give y'all the rundown of how it was set up, right? How everything was set up. Now, Mufasa, mama told him when he was a little boy about this land, right? I forgot the name of the land, but it's a magical place. We just gonna call it a magical place, right? Told him about this place, and it was a beautiful place. They had everything, the air was good there. Everything, they had water, the lions was there, other lions. They had, just great people just being there. Giraffes was there, elephants was there. Told him about this place, and he dreams consistently about getting to this place, right? It just was in his mind. So they had these other lions, right? And I call them the op lions, okay? The ops. Now, these lions was going around killing fellow lions and taking over, their everything, taking over the people, taking over, and everybody was afraid of these op lions because they had this big old lion out of all of them, and this lion was like a white lion. All the op lions was white, but this lion was white with the just really crazy hair. And I believe he's white because he was in the winter. He was the type of lion that could survive in the winter, which was rare. But yeah, that's how he got off, by going to these different places and existing and just eating and beating up these other lions and taking over their territory, right? Okay, I want to get to the point, so I'm just going to talk about their storyline, because there's a whole thing where he ended up, eating. Well, he commanded that the other lions eat this other lion because, yeah, we're not getting into that, right? I want to talk about the main story, right? So Mufasa was with Scar's mama, and one of the op lions had came and almost ate her, but Mufasa stood up to them, fought them away. He was very strong, and beat them up so they wouldn't eat Scar's mom, aka the woman that raised him. Y'all not about to do this. This is my family. He saw her as almost like his mama because she raised him and loved him like that. So he saved her and had her back, and really took care of her, made sure she didn't get eaten by the other fellow lions. But he told Scar's dad, I want to let you know that they're close, they're coming. these op lions are coming, and he was like, Scar dad did not think much of Mufasa, didn't think he was talented, no nothing, so he was like, nah, you don't know what you're talking about. He was like, go look yourself, go see. So they went to go check it out, and yep, Mufasa was right. Okay, them lions is coming. They coming, and they coming after y'all. So y'all better get up out of here. So he sent Scar away. Like, we have to preserve the bloodline. And you're my son. You're the bloodline. So Mufasa, you go with my son and go protect him. We gonna stay here and fight these op lions. And, if we defeat them, great. If we don't, whatever. I'm gonna send you guys away. And Scar did not want to leave at first. Scar was like, no, my dad. Mufasa was like, come on, we gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Because you could die. So they went. The op lions came, beat up Scar's dad, took over his entire empire, everything. And these op lions was chasing Mufasa and chasing Scar, right? So while they going, Mufasa come across this female lion, right? I forgot her name. I'm sorry. I'm just talking about the main characters. I'm going to just say a female lion. Came across this female lion, right? And this is why I say that Scar ass was tender. Very tender. Tender love. Very tender. Okay, but let's keep going. So he came across the lion, and she was beautiful, female lion, beautiful, gorgeous. He just, thought she was absolutely amazing. But she was hungry, and she looking for food too. And at first, she and Mufasa had this little back and forth where they was kind of trying to like get each other, and like, oh, I'm gonna find you. And it wasn't a flirtatious thing. It was like, they was like kind of annoyed with each other. But Scar instantly liked her, instantly felt like that was gonna be his queen. This was his first real love. He really liked her, really liked her. And they decided that they was gonna take her along. Now, y'all remember the whole little thing about the monkey. There's this monkey, the baboon, this monkey that basically leads them and helps them. He has all these powers, but he's a crippled monkey, and he can see the future, right? And he just knows things is like, this is going to save me. And this is like, nothing, for whatever reason, this lion has stayed alive, I mean, not the lion, the monkey has stayed alive, even with him being crippled. Whatever, the fellow monkeys had threw him out of the bushes and whatever. So he stumbled across Mufasa, Scar, and this female lion, and they taking him on his journey to find the magical land, because he done seen it in his visions and stuff. This is the monkey or baboon that see all the visions, and he knows the future, and he's this magical person. So they end up going with the monkey that's this magical person, and sees all the visions and whatever, and he's leading them to this the magical place. While he and them is going, the op lions is following. The op lions is trying to get them and get them out of here, whatever. Now, when they met the female lion, she had a bird with him. Well, with her child, she had a bird with her, and this bird was supposed to protect her. That's what she said. This bird is going to protect me. And they laughed at it, but this bird, was with her all along. The bird can fly, so the bird can see things prior to it coming. So the bird flies, like spies on people from the sky, and comes and tell her, that's what she was like, this bird, y'all can't eat him, no nothing. So it's the bird, it's Scar, it's Mufasa, child. And then Scar, the bird, Mufasa, and the baboon, aka the monkey. So they going on a journey while the op lions is chasing them, whatever, right? Now, while they going, Scar decided to tell Mufasa, like, I like her, the female lion. I like her, and please help me get her, because you know how to talk to women. You know how to, like, connect with women. Please. And so Mufasa tells, him, like, hey, and he should have known at this moment, but he didn't peep. He was like, tell her that her fur smells like this, like flower, right? And this flower is from where she's from, you know what I'm saying, her fur. And I'm over here like, he should have peeped, because how he know how her fur smell, and he already all up smelling and sensing her smell and telling you sweet little things to say to her and whatever. How he had to have felt some type of way about her to tell you know what I'm saying. But Scar didn't peep, because Scar it just went over his head. It's his first love. He doesn't really know about women. And I think that he did not ever think that in his mind that Mufasa and this woman, this female lion child, was going to connect and have anything. And he just thought highly, like, no. And even if she liked him, like, my brother would never do nothing like that to me, right? And mind you, Mufasa always seen and always felt as though Scar was supposed to be the king, because that's how he was raised, from the time he was a cub. And he never wanted to be the king. He never saw it for himself to be that. You know what I'm saying? So when his brother tells him, aka Scar tells him, hey, he feels this type of way about this one, female lion. He's like, okay, well, I'm gonna tell you how to get with her, whatever. There was a situation to where he ended up saving her. There was this like a stampede, where they had other like elephants and everything, and she was about to get mashed over. He saved her, and he wrapped her up. Was like got on like put his body on top of her body to save her, and kept on saying, I got you, I got you, I got you. Why? Mufasa gave Scar did that. Scar saved you. Scar, and trying to make sure that she connects with Scar. Anywho, it didn't happen. She didn't connect with Scar. In fact, she liked Mufasa more as they went on, and they, had a little moment and stuff. They was, like, hey, tell me you like me. Tell me you want to be with me. Tell me what's up. Stop trying to, you didn't, like, he didn't smell my fur and see the flowers. It was you. And he was like, no, like, you belong to my brother. You supposed to be with my brother. She like, no, I want you. This is you who I want. Why they doing all of this caking and, falling in love, the big defining moment, bonding? Scar in the bushes staring. Now Scar feelings is so hurt because the female lion don't freaking want him, and his feelings is hurt, and so he's showing some tenderness. He's tender love. He stumbles across the op lions, goes the same op lions that killed his goddamn daddy and took over, his dad's territory. Those op lions, same op lions that's been killing everybody. Those op lions, and Mufasa and him like was running away from those op lions. Yeah, why the hell Scar turn op talking about some my dad's gone, the op lion talking about some my son's gone, and oh, I see you as my king. Scar folded just because he was tender and his feelings was hurt because goddamn the female lion did not want him and wanted Mufasa when she never told you that she wanted you from the beginning. And he started saying when he saw like in the bushes, well, not really the bushes but far off, saw Mufasa bonding with the female lion, like she's supposed to be my king, my queen, and you supposed to be my king. Like he finally saw it for what it was and was like, no, never. And that's part of the reason why he traded and became an op. And he started working with the ops. Started working with the ops, started connecting with the ops, and like basically was the reason to why the ops ended up catching them when they reached the magical land. And Mufasa had to fight the damn op and get into it with the damn op, and found out that damn it Scar was the one who set him up, his brother. And Scar, the next morning when after he linked with the ops, right, Scar did, he came the next morning to Mufasa, and Mufasa was trying to tell him like, yo, I want to let you know something. He wanted to tell him that, hey, me and the female lion made it and everything, and we like each other, it's that. But he didn't even get a chance to tell him because Scar was like, oh, my dad told you to save me, and I'll never forget what you did, and he was throwing little subs, like kind of letting Mufasa know that, hey, I know that you betrayed me and you got with this girl that I love, my first love, and it's the woman that I'm supposed to be with. Like he was trying to tell him, saying little key words, and Mufasa was trying to talk to him. It just got mixed up because Scar had already decided that not his brother was an op, all because of this woman that he barely knew, and just because he liked her, she ain't like him. It's just early on, it's how he felt, right? And then she ain't gave nothing to him. They didn't even lead him on to nothing. Like she was kind to him, but I don't think she really led him on to nothing to make him feel as though that there was a chance. But because it was his first love and he felt that type of way about her, he just expected her to be his child. So they meet the magical land, and he find out that Scar has set him up and all of that, and he fought the man, but Scar could not. And if Scar really wanted to, Scar could have let Mufasa get beat up by that big old lion. That big old lion wanted to beat up Mufasa, but he folded because that's his brother and he deep down loved him. So he folded and helped Mufasa defeat the op lion. However, Scar's real name is not really Scar, but the op lion gave him that scar. So, and Mufasa was really pissed when they got to this magical land because this was the land his ancestors, his family, everybody told him about. And then they finally get to the land only to find out that, Scar's fake and all of that. He was like telling them, hey, don't kill Scar. Don't, get him because he's my brother and y'all want me to be the king. But from now on, I don't want to see you, Scar. He was really mad at Scar. But that's, what solidified their beef or whatever, because these people killed and took everything we ever known, and you went against for what? because you felt some type of way about this whole situation with this girl that like with a female lion that, you know what I'm saying? And I guess it just didn't make no sense to him. But Scar was like, call me Scar from now on. Don't ever call me your name. You know, I betrayed you, brother. And that's where the shade comes from or whatever, right? Because yes, Scar was supposed to be the king, however, of his land, but he lost his land. That op lion took the damn land. So why would you not beat him up, or why would you go and, you know, become friends with him and, you know, buddy up with him when you know he the one that killed your parents? Why? Because you're so pressed or you're so upset that he picked this female lion. Like, you know what I'm saying? So mad because your brother picked this female lion, or no, not even your brother picked. This female lion wanted your brother. And you can't be mad at that. What is you mad for? The female lion did not want you. She wanted Mufasa. What is you upset about? And then you ended up being in a position that you said you never wanted to be in from the first place. Talking about some she can't be the king, and you could have really, Scar was over here dwelling for too damn long. Okay, he could have found somebody, could have remarried, could have moved on. You know, continue his like been the king of a different area. You know, been a king of a different like, but he became a wimp. You know, became all the things that his dad was, but as number two. You know. And I don't know, but Mufasa was able to see his mom at the end of the movie because his mom was there all along, even though he was dreaming about his mom every day. And it was a beautiful thing. But I'm saying that damn Scar was a tender deed lion. Okay, a tender, very tender love, very tender. Okay, because I watched it, I'm like, okay, so Scar was who I thought he was then, because yeah, I mean, I didn't see the story being as deep, and I like how like they told the story in order to get people to go to watch it. But Scar was definitely what everybody thought he was gonna be. And yeah, so that was basically not Lion King, Mufasa in a nutshell. But honestly, if we keeping it a buck, Mufasa, what didn't do Scar wrong? The land that he ended up getting wasn't even Scar's land, you know? Nothing. And his dad told him from the gate not to trust Mufasa, but you got cool with Mufasa, and you over here acting up, going against your bro because of a female. Because of, like, really, because of a female. And a female that ain't never told you that she really wanted you for real. You just thought that because you the man and because you was this and you was that, you just deserved her and she was supposed to be yours. And now your little feelings is hurt and you over here acting like a little bitch. Acting like a little female. You know what I'm saying? Acting like a little broad. Acting like just real dumb. Because for what? Like, it wasn't nothing owed to you. No, nothing, y'all. That was Lion King in a nutshell. I'm telling y'all, it had me going, but that was Lion King. I love y'all. Bye.